Another common fallacy is hasty generalization. A hasty generalization happens when someone draws a broad conclusion based on too few examples. It often sounds confident, decisive, efficient, which is why it's so persuasive. You'll probably hear it framed like, "This never works. We've tried that before. This always causes problems. Every time we do this, it fails." What's happening here is this. One or two experiences are being treated as a universal truth. Psychologically, this makes sense. When people are under pressure, the brain looks for shortcuts. It wants certainty quickly, and past experience feels like proof. You'll see this in professional environments where a team tries a new process once and hits resistance, and the conclusion becomes, "See, that doesn't work." Or a hiring decision goes poorly, and suddenly we should never hire people with that background again. The problem isn't learning from experience. The problem is stopping inquiry too early. This fallacy also shows up in relationships. One disagreement turns into, "You always do this. You never listen." And I'm kind of smiling here because I think we've all been through that argument. One moment becomes a pattern, not because it truly is one, but because an emotion fills in the gaps. The danger of hasty generalization is that it actually shuts down better options. Once something is labeled always or never, curiosity completely disappears. A more grounded response doesn't challenge the experience, it questions the scope. So something like, "How many examples are we basing that on?" Or another great response would be, "Was that situation representative or unique?" Or we could say something like, "What was different about that time?" So you're not dismissing what happened, you're actually preventing one moment from becoming a permanent rule. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. When conversations stop being about ideas and start being about people, clarity disappears. The moment you separate who is speaking from what is being said, defensiveness drops and real understanding becomes possible. So if this was helpful, this video is part of a full series on persuasive communication where I break down how influence actually works in leadership, business, healthcare, and everyday conversations. And if this is the kind of skill that you want to keep building, make sure to like and subscribe. And of course, if you have any comments or ideas on some other topics of communication, persuasion, leadership, I'm happy to help and create more videos. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I'll see you in the next video.